What's up, my little Wooty Woo? We finna talk about how curses on your beauty affects your physical appearance. So, of course, we're gonna talk about witchcraft. So, witchcraft is the manipulation of energy. It manipulates energy and natural elements of the earth. So, it can be done by the sorcerer who is sending the magic, or it can be done by the spirit that a sorcerer sends to a person. So, if a person sends a spirit to you, that person essentially makes a pact with that spirit. So, it's kind of equivalent to selling your soul. Why? Because something has to be paid to that spirit. So when it comes to curses on your beauty, the energy that's usually manipulated, it targets your hormones and it targets your emotions. And that's because they're directly connected to your nerve system. This manipulation is also going to deal with your chakras. These are energetic points for us. And they are also responsible for the balancing of our body. So if it's an imbalance in one of them, then more than likely it's an imbalance in all of them. So your solar chakra, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra are going to be the most affected when it comes to beauty, spells, curses. And these will be responsible for things like anxiety and depression. So when these things are in balance, it ensures that a woman will have a regular periods, fertility, the womb will be good. And when they're in balance, it's going to be like the opposite. So like irregular periods, fibroids, stuff like that. So your solar and your sacral chakra, these are also responsible for skin as well. Now, like I said, the energy can be manipulated directly by the spirit that a person sends to you. So that means that spirit could communicate telepathically with the person. Now, I'm going to break it down a little more. So, like, say if you're in the mirror basically having, like, negative thoughts. That could be the spirit sending you those thoughts. So, like, suggestions. So all in all, say you look in the mirror, then you start feeling insecure about how you look, about how your body feels, how your body looks. Say if you're in like a relationship, a romantic relationship, you start feeling insecure in that relationship. That could be due to those negative thoughts, those hostile thoughts that are being sent to you. Now, in extreme cases, some people could actually be attacked by these spirits, whether in the dream state, spiritual state, or the dream state. And what I mean by that, like you ever woke up with cuts on your body, so they will, if this is like a beauty spell that somebody sent it to you, it would be more cuts on your face, blemishes on your face, or even something just to affect your hair. Now, if you was attacked by the spirit that a person sent to you versus a person that's actually doing it, you will experience heavier symptoms. And that could include hair loss, tooth decay, and even loss of pigmentation on the skin. So that means you can also have issues with wrinkles, or even on your face, the evenness of your complexion on your face, or just your skin in general. Now, say if you've never had acne and then suddenly you start noticing changes in your skin or even chapped lips, this could be a sign that somebody is cursing your beauty. But also, curses on your beauty can show up differently on each person as well. Now, of course, there also may be some overlapping symptoms, something like craving sugars, meat, or heavy carbs. Or it could just be the opposite, where you pretty much don't have an appetite at all. Or you could be eating a lot and losing a lot of weight, or you could just not be eating and still losing a lot of weight. Beauty spells can also cause fluctuation in your weight, either to gain a lot in a short time or lose a lot in a short time. The thing with magic, though, it's only going to work with the energy that's already there. So let's say if you love good food, that's going to be an energy that it likes to use, and it might cause you to over-consume pretty much. Now, let's just say if you're cautious about what you eat and about your weight, you may find yourself overly conscious about those things. So something that could develop as a result of a beauty curse is an eating disorder, whether eating too much or eating too little. But the thing with that is your balance is going to be key. Another sign that your beauty is cursed, having scratches and bruises on your body, breaking nails, and cutting yourself. Now, of course, you have to pay attention. So if you don't normally do stuff like this and then it just start happening like crazy, then that's the sign. Now, overall, dark magic usually only works on people when they are in a low vibrational state, whether that's emotional, spiritual, or mental. So you're going to have to keep all that in check. And when you keep all that in check, that'll allow you to vibrate higher. And then, of course, these spells and things will not work. And that's all I got for you in this video. Bye.